Again, we're here at Northside BJJ. I'm with Muhammad Wada, who competes at Rise of the Prospects, November 5th. That's this Saturday at the Rialto Theater. You're making your amateur debut. How long have we been with the team, and what are we looking to showcase on Saturday night?
Yeah, so definitely feel honored and grateful for RP to feature me on their card. I've been with the gym for about 6 years. Training with these guys pretty steady for pretty much this whole year. In preparation for the first RP, we had a few of our folks fighting, and then we kind of had like a heart-to-heart moment after practice. Up until that point, just casually coming in just to get a good workout. And then Keith was like, our coach Keith Gutierrez was like, "Hey, we got some guys getting ready. They can really use your guys' help as part of their camp. We need more bodies. We need good training partners." So then, starting like in late January, I've been coming like pretty regularly 4 days a week. And then once like April rolled around, I was thinking, like I'm getting older. In another month, I'll be 37. Something I always wanted to do. And I just felt the sands of time drifting away. And I figured, hey, what better time than the present? So then that's when I decided to put my name in the hat. Things didn't work out, matchmaking Rise for our RP2, but then thanks to Jen, she was pretty generous in helping me out get on this card. So I'm just feeling great, feeling very grateful to do something I always wanted to do.
Okay, you just said you're going to be 37?
I'll be 37, yeah.
Wow, you don't look a day over 27, I'll tell you that.
Oh, thank you.
So you're going to have to let me in on your dietary secrets, okay?
Oh, bro, like honestly, like I feel blessed that I found martial arts, jiu-jitsu, judo, boxing, wrestling. That's for me, that's the key to the fountain of youth, is that active lifestyle, and something that will force me to make healthy choices. If I didn't have to make weight, if I didn't want to get my butt handed to me in the gym, then I'd probably be staying up, doing all-nighters, and eating all sorts of shit that I shouldn't be eating. So, yeah.
That's kind of my lifestyle, minus the, going out, it's definitely the eating like shit.
I have a pretty bad sweet tooth, so. Cause me like cookie, me can't help it. What can I say? Me have problem. Oh man.
All right, so look, again, the debut on Saturday night. This Saturday, I'll be on the call, so I'm very interested to see what these guys. Okay, now I know Northside. They like taking guys from the beginning. They like building guys up. Do you feel that we're doing a pretty good job here at Northside?
Absolutely. Hats off to Sean Huff. Hats off to Keith Gutierrez. All the other coaches, Mark Monaco, Dusty Alexander. And if anybody else I forgot, I'm sorry. But Ernesto Fuentes has been teaching a lot too. But we have a lot of folks that come in here as white belts, and then they end up taking titles. We've had a few folks take IBJJF gold medals at Worlds, gi and no gi. Then I believe all of them, with the exception of maybe one, started off here as a white belt. So hats off, to Professor Huff. Has a solid jiu-jitsu program, both for the kids and the adults. And I feel like a product of that as well. I walked into here as a white belt. Yeah, granted, I have wrestled a little bit in high school for a few years, did a little bit of judo before I came here, but I feel like this gym is like my second home, and part of that was my development and my growth as a martial artist. So definitely this place does a great job building folks from the ground up.
Like I said, I know that's Keith's cup of tea. You know what I mean? That's one thing that he loves to do, and I've seen him take guys to the next level, with the Mordecai brothers. Those guys are killers. You know what I mean? He's got guys in here, Caban coming from other gyms, you know what I mean? He gets talent coming to him, you know what I mean? So I know that they're doing a good job here. Now I want to get back to you, okay? Now, your first fight, there's going to be some nerves, and there's going to be a lot of the unknown. How are you going to deal with that?
Yeah, honestly, it's one of those things, I guess, that you don't know how you're going to react until you're in the situation. I can, war game as much as I want to in my mind, but I have an appreciation for, okay, I'm going to be experiencing something that's been outside of my experience. How do I relate to something that I can't relate to? Maybe don't want to get too philosophical, but it's hard to visualize that. That being said, I feel that the training that I have here, the training partners that I have, so bringing it back to the beginning, I started off as just wanting to be a good training partner. You know, I got a lot of respect for the Real House brothers, you know, the Mordecais, and they were on that first card. So I was like, okay, let me come in here, you know, Gabby, let me come in here and, you know, be a throwing dummy for them. And in the process of being here for the last year, just getting smashed and, you know, trading blows and stuff, I feel like the confidence that I've gotten knowing that I can survive and hang or even give problems to some of these folks helps me feel confident that I'll step in there. Like, to be just extremely just blunt, I feel more nervous in the last 4 weeks. I felt more nervous coming in here on sparring days than I do in anticipation of thinking about my fight. I used to not be that way, but just given the folks, you know, like you said, Keith draws a lot of talent from around town, and we've been very, very blessed to have a very solid training camp. And going with the killers that I go with on a daily basis, all respect to my opponent, but I feel that I'll be prepared. I'll be prepared for what my opponent brings based on what I had to go through just to get to this point. So, and that knowledge, you know, honestly, like, literally just helped me sleep better at night. Like, you know, what happens is going to happen. I don't have a crystal ball. I know that I'm going to go out there, I'm going to try my hardest, and I'm confident in my ability to win just based off of all of the wars that we've had on this floor right here since January.
Okay, and then of course you're new to my show, right? So you don't know the drill, so I'm going to tell you the drill right now. So next time you're ready, okay? I want to know how you are going to celebrate on Saturday night with your victory meal.
Oh, man, my victory meal.
Yes,
you know, like, so moving here, like, I grew up on the East Coast, like D.C., Baltimore, New York. So I thought we had a pretty good food scene since I came out here, man. I got to tell you, man, that's a rough one. But if I could pick a couple, like, I would say top 3 places, definitely Zimam's, the Ethiopian spot. They got the one on Speedway in 6 and the other one off of Broadway. But that's one. Another place would probably be Barista de Barrio. Got the best coffee in town right there in the Barrio Hollywood neighborhood. So shout out to Barista de Barrio. Get myself one of those breakfast sandwiches and a nice blended coffee drink. And number 3, man, I'm thinking I'd probably get myself a nice cabeza burrito over at Taqueria Juanitos on Grant and Los Altos.
Okay. See,
I'll probably do everything.
Yes.
And then top it off with some Amy's Donuts. Ooh. Just cause. You know,
have you had the mocha?
Yes.
The one with the coffee sprinkled on top?
Bro, I get that like every day.
Right there.
The mocha and the blueberry cake and the birthday cake.
See, I only go for the coffee one, though, because I'm a coffee guy. I'm a coffee, I don't want to say connoisseur, but I love coffee. You know, I have it every morning, more than once a day. So if I'm going to go get a donut, I prefer the coffee one.
And then, you know me, I'm a sweet tooth fiend, so me also like the Cookie Monster donut that they got.
100%. Well, look, I look forward to seeing what you produce in the cage, and I look forward to calling your fight. I can't wait to see you on Saturday night.
Thank you so much, man.
Yes, sir.